Hey YouTube fam, what's up? It's Patrick. I hope you are having an amazing day. Welcome to a smooth, feel-good Vinyasa flow practice. Before we begin, if you could like the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, new classes are coming out all the time. Speaking of new classes, I release 2 new classes every single week on communeyogastudio.com. So if you want to take more full practices with me, you can always find them there, as well as a library of over 1,000 classes. With all that being said, let's get into our journey together here today. Let's start in child's pose. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Allow your body to settle in. Find a steadiness to your breath. Let yourself melt. Soften. Feel supported. Feel a sense of calm, a sense of quiet, a sense of connection, or the beginning of finding all those sensations. On your next inhale, pull the body forward onto hands and knees. And then push your hips back towards your heels. So to warm up the wrists and the hips at the same time, we'll just work through this swaying child's pose action. Anchor into the thumbs. Grip through your fingers. Feel the lean, feel the energetic movements. Beginning. And the more we sway forwards and backwards, really try to kick your feet down into the floor. So this is not just an exercise of waking up the hands, but it becomes about the feet as well. And your inner arches will start to come alive. It's a really nice sensation. It will also support us through the journey of the practice. The next time you come forward, hold yourself there. Move your knees so they stack a bit more under the hips. And then flip the hands so the fingers point back towards the knees. If this is too much on the wrists, have the hands point out to the side. Totally good. Inhale, pull your heart forward, open the chest. And then exhale, round in. Inhale, pull your heart open. And exhale, round in. Inhale, pull your heart open. And exhale, round in. Really try to feel the movements here. Let your breath guide you. Inhale, pull your heart open. And exhale, round in. Let's take 2 more. Inhale, pull the heart open. Exhale, round in. Inhale, pull the heart open. Exhale, round in. Good. Inhale, return to center. Flip your hands to their normal organization and orientation. And then tuck the toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. As you get there, bend elbows and knees. Shake shoulders and hips. Feel some length in your spine and side body. And then let's exaggerate that a bit. Go ahead and rise onto the tips of the toes, bend the knees. Roll to the outer edge of left foot, inner edge of right foot, and then crawl your right hand just a bit forward. Really press into your left thumb. Feel the energy creeping out towards the top right corner of the mat like your right hand is a spider. And you'll feel such a nice stretch through your right side body. Wonderful. Go ahead and return to center. And let's play that energy on the other side. So outer edge of right foot, inner edge of left, bending your knees. Rise onto your left fingertips, and then again, crawl your left hand forward. Crawl your left hand forward. Push into the right thumb a little bit more. Feel your right hip scooping underneath you a little bit more. Notice that stretch sensation that you can find. Beautiful. Return to center. Square yourself up. And then inhale, wave your body forwards into plank pose. From your plank pose, build a little bit of heat in the arms and in the core by walking your hands forward. And heat is such a, unspecific word, but it's a sensation we all feel, right? Like your core, the muscles starting to shake, starting to warm up, starting to, come alive, if you will. Walk the hands a little bit further forward. Walk the feet or slide the feet a little bit further back. Just a touch of a different sensation. Don't worry, we won't be here for too long. And then walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. From there, stay strong and steady. Take an inhale. On the exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Set your fingertips up, oscillating cobra pose. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower.
Inhale, lift.
Exhale, lower.
Last one here. Inhale, lift.
Feel the space, feel the range grow out of your hips. And exhale, lower. Locust pose. Inhale, rise. Squeeze shoulders together. Lift the space behind your knees. Reach back through your heels. Doesn't need to be your biggest locust pose. Remember, just one for now. Exhale, release. Push back to child's pose or embryo pose. Long in your spine. Feel a new sense of connection to this position. And then pull your body forward, return to plank. And from plank, push your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. On your exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Inhale, twist and reach your right arm up to the sky. Get long through the fingers. On your exhale, right fist to the floor inside of right heel. Drop your left heel down and twist and reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Left hand down to the floor. Roll to the outer edge of both feet. Sweep and reach your right arm up and overhead. Right fist to floor inside of right heel again. Drop your left heel down. Inhale, stretch your left arm up to the sky. Left hand down to the ground. Roll onto your left big toe. Pop onto both sets of fingertips. Inhale, pull your heart forward, lifting your chest. Exhale, push your hips back in space. Bend your right knee, look forward. Step your left foot to the outside of the left hand. Sit your hips slow, active squat, reaching through your fingers. Exhale, straighten legs, hands to heart. Inhale, reach hands up to sky, get long and tall. Exhale, sit your hips down. Inhale, hands to floor, elbows bend. Left foot steps to the back of the mat. Root into the left hand, float your right hand off the ground. Bend your left elbow, lower your chest down to the inside of your right ankle. And rise back up. 2 more times like that. Lower to the inside of the right ankle. Rise back up. Lower to the inside of the right ankle. Rise back up. Right hand plants. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards into your plank pose. Exhale, move through a vinyasa. Building, connecting with your breath, moving with your breath. Everywhere we go today. A steady pace, but never in a rush. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot to outside of left hand. Press into the right palm, twist and reach your left arm up to the sky. Left fist to the floor inside of left heel. Drop right heel down to the ground. Inhale, twist and reach your right arm up. Right hand to the floor. Wave to the outer edge of both feet. Sweep and reach your left arm overhead. Really try to get longer there. Exhale, left fist back to the floor. Drop your right heel down. Again, twist and reach your right hand to the sky. Breathing into your right shoulder. Right fingertips to floor. Rise onto your right big toe. Hop onto your left fingertips. Inhale, pull your chest forward as you try to sink your hips down a bit. Exhale, push your hips up and back. Bend your left knee, lean your heart forward. Step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Sit your hips low. Active squat. Exhale, straighten legs, hands to heart. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, sit your hips down. Inhale, hands to floor, elbows bend. Right foot steps to back of mat. As it lands, float your left hand off the ground. Bend your right elbow, lower your chest down to the inside of your left ankle. Rise back up. Lower your chest down to the inside of your left ankle. Rise back up. Lower your chest down to the inside of your left ankle. Rise back up. Left hand plants, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave your body forwards into your plank pose. And just as we did before, Vinyasa, moving through, finding your breath, feeling a balance of strength and space being created in your body. Brief pause in downward facing dog. Thank you. Repeating the process. Inhale, your right leg lifts, finding more space in round 2. Right foot to outside of right hand. Inhale, twist and reach your right hand to the sky. Tune into the details. Find your map. Right fist to floor inside of right heel, left heel drops. Inhale, twist and reach your left arm up to the sky. Left hand down to the ground, roll to the outer edge of both feet. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Right fist to the floor inside of right heel. Drop your left heel down. Again, inhale, twist and reach your left arm up to the sky. Left fingertips to floor. Right, hop onto right fingertips. Inhale, pull your chest forward, create some space there. Exhale, push your hips up and back. Fold to the inside of your right leg. Bend your right knee. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Sit your hips low. Active squat. Feel new depth. Exhale, straighten legs, hands to heart. Inhale, reach hands up to sky. Exhale, sit your hips down. Inhale, hands to floor, elbows bend. Your left foot steps to the back of the mat. Your right hand floats. Lower your chest down to the inside of your right ankle and rise out of it. Lower to the inside of the right ankle. Use your hand as much as both feet here and lift. 2 more times. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Right hand to floor, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave your body out, plank pose, and Vinyasa. Bring a beautiful rhythm to the space you explore. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot to outside of left hand. Land gracefully. Inhale, twist and reach your left arm up to the sky. Left fist to floor, inside of left foot, drop right heel down. Inhale, twist and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Right hand to floor, roll to the outer edge of both feet. Reach your left arm way up and overhead, rolling through your left shoulder. Just a bit more. Left fist to the floor. Drop left big toe, right heel down. Twisting the other way. Inhale, right hand up to sky. Fingertips to floor. Inhale, pull your heart forward as you roll onto the right big toe. Feel the length. Exhale, push your hips up and back, straightening through your left leg. Bend your left knee. Right foot steps to outside of right hand. Sit your hips low. Feel a new depth here. Reach your hands forward. Active squat. Exhale, straighten legs. Hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Hands to the space above. Exhale, sit your hips down. Inhale, hands to floor, elbows bend. Right foot steps to back of mat. Float your left hand off the ground. Lower your chest down to the inside of your left ankle and lift out of it. Lower your chest down to the inside of the left ankle and lift out of it. Again, 2 more times here. Lower down, lift out, lower down, lift out. Left hand plant, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards into your plank pose, articulating the spine. Exhale, move through your vinyasa. It's a nice, again, steady, connected rhythm everywhere we go. Nothing rushed, nothing forced, but everything in its proper time. Jumping directly to active squat this time. Of course, stepping is an option. Lift heels, bend knees. Exhale, move feet to outside of hands, stepping, walking, teleporting. Inhale, rise, active squat. Exhale, straighten legs, hands to heart. Inhale, reach hands up to sky. Exhale, sit, hips down. Inhale, hands to floor, elbows bend. Your vinyasa, your journey back to downward facing dog. Bring purpose to the movement. Stay connected in your efforts. Inhale, your right leg lifts. On your exhale, right foot up to your right thumb. Drop your left heel down. Open warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, push the right knee forward as you reach through the arms. Anchor through the outer edge of the left foot. Feel your breath here. Hold steady for a moment. We've been in flow. Take a moment here to just be. Nothing needs to be more or less complicated. This is a space you've been many times. Try to breathe into your back left foot. Bring attention there. Try to breathe into your left rib cage, your left lung. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step on back, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave your body forward. Plank pose. From plank pose, a vinyasa. As you make it back into down dog, your left leg stretches up. On your exhale, left foot to left thumb. And again, warrior two. A moment of steadiness in our fluid practice. Working through your right foot, pushing your left knee forward. Letting your breath guide the space. There are so many anatomical instructions to consider. So many details to dial into. But when the breath guides the practice, we can find things a bit more naturally, with a bit less effort, because we're finding an ease within our being. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step on back, downward facing dog. As you get there, inhale, roll forwards into your plank pose. And exhale, vinyasa. As you make it back into downward facing dog, your right leg lifts. On your exhale, right foot to right thumb. Left heel drops, warrior two. Inhale, you open, reaching through your fingers. Lean out, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Try to drag the left foot up. Play with the instability of the position. Try to get long through your right side body. Bend your right knee, roll your left hip down, step your left foot back to high lunge. Inhale, you rise. Lower your left knee to the floor as you reach your fingers to the space above and away. Exhale, hands to floor. Step back downward, facing dog. Inhale, cruise your body forwards into plank pose. And exhale begins your journey through a vinyasa. As you make it back to dog, inhale, your left leg lifts. On your exhale, left foot to left thumb. Right heel drops. Inhale, open, warrior two. Find your balance, reach through your fingers. Lean your body out. Half moon, dig your left heel into the floor to pull you forward. Flirt with the balance for a moment here. Remember, it's okay if it's wobbly. It is for all of us. Put yourself in those spaces. Bend your left knee. Roll your right hip down. Right toes to back up mat. High lunge is yours. Inhale. On your exhale, begin to lower your right knee to the floor. On your inhale, stretch and reach your hands somewhere new. Get longer. Feel open. Feel spacious. On your exhale, hands to floor. Step back, downward, facing dog. Inhale, wave your body forwards into your plank pose. From your plank pose, you move through a vinyasa. Last round of the flow. Stick with it, stick with me, we're in this together. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot to right thumb. Drop your left heel down. Warrior two, you open, reaching through the arms. Lean your body out, half moon pose, kicking through your left ankle. Bend your right knee, roll your left hip down. Softly step back to high lunge. Inhale, you rise. Lower your left knee to the floor as you reach your hands somewhere new. Exhale, hands to floor. Step back downward, facing dog. Inhale, roll yourself forwards into plank pose. And Vinyasa. Bring your energy, bring your focus, bring your presence last side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Right heel drops down. Inhale, you open, pushing your left knee forward. Half moon pose. Dig your left heel into the earth to pull your body out. Reach through the arms if you'd like to. Bend your left knee as you roll your right hip down. A long spine allows your right foot to land lightly in high lunge at the back of the mat. Then gently lower your right knee to the floor on the exhale. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach your hands up and away. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back downward, facing dog. Inhale, wave your body out. Plank pose. From plank pose, it's a vinyasa. Feel your hips lifting up and away here. As you make it back, look forward. Lift heels, bend knees, step or spring. Your feet all the way through, coming to a seat. From your seat, straighten your right leg out in front of you. Bring your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Janu Shirshasana, inhale. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Any capacity. Find some softness here. Feel a stretch through your side waist, through your right hamstring. Allow your body to melt down and in just a bit. Inhale to rise up. Switch your side. Left foot goes out. Right foot comes in. Get long. And then melt. Lean into it just a bit more. Soften into it just a bit more. Inhale, rise up. Bring your feet together out in front of you. Last pose of the day, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold down over your legs. Feel a stretch through the entire back line of the body. Maybe through the low back, the mid back. Maybe through your hamstrings. Notice where you feel tension. And just try to move your breath there. Keep it simple. Be in a space of ease, space of calm, and hopefully a space for you where you feel centered with your own being. You feel at balance, at peace, at awareness. As you release there, softly roll onto your back body. Move towards your Shavasana. As you get there, take a few deep breaths. Let them be long. Let them be full. And then move away from the attention to detail in any capacity. And just give yourself the opportunity for appreciation. Not only for your body to make these movements and for the time to do the practice, but for all your previous practices, right? As we seek awareness of ourselves, we need reference points. And references to previous journeys gives us the opportunity to move further into this one. Acknowledging yourself allows you to open up doorways to different potential outcomes for how you want to apply your effort, for how you want to bring balance into your being, and for how you want to own the space you find yourself in. Living with purpose, living with truth, living with harmony between you, between you and your surroundings. As always, nourish yourself as long as you need to in this space. It's been a pleasure to practice with you today. If you enjoyed this session, leave a comment, let me know how it went for you. I look forward to practicing with you again very soon. Have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.